અમે પુણ્યશાળી
અમે કેવા પુણ્યશાળી
ભગવાનની ભૂમિકા આ દેહે મેં નિહાળી
ભગવાનની ભૂમિકા આદે મેં નિહાળી
અમે કેવા ભાગ્યશાળી
અમે કેવા ભાગ્યશાળી
જ્ઞાની પુરુષ પાસે મુક્તિની ચાવી બાળી
જ્ઞાની પુરુષ પાસે મુક્તિની ચાવી ભાડી
અમે કેવા પુણ્યશાળી
અમે કેવા પુણ્યશાળી
આગમ સ્વરૂપ થાવું એ માર્ગ મુક્તિનો છે
આગમ સ્વરૂપ થાવું એ માર્ગ મુક્તિનો છે
સપ્ત ક્રમશમાવું આસ્વાદ શ્રુતિનો છે
સપ્તકમાં શમાવું આસ્વાદ શ્રુતિનો છે
આસ્વાદ શ્રુતિનું છે
આસ્વાદ શ્રુતિનો છે
વાંધાને વચકાસહુ
વાંધાને વચકાસૌ
અજ્ઞાન માન્યતાઓ એણે દીધી ઉડાવી
અજ્ઞાન માન્યતાઓ એણે દીધી ઉડાવી
અમે કેવા પુણ્યશાળી
અમે કેવા પુણ્યશાળી
અમે કેવા ભાગ્યશાળી
અમે કેવા ભાગ્યશાળી
જય સચિદાનંદ
जय सच्चिदानंद ओके अब तो कुछ छुट्टी लगती है एनीवे तो श्रेया आप 9 कलम बुलाए आपका टर्न हो जाएगा आप बोलो
पूरा 9 कलम
यस यस कोई नहीं दूसरा है
જય સચિદાનંદ હે દાદા ભગવાન મને કોઈ પણ દેહધારી જીવાત્માનો કિંચિત માત્ર પણ અહમ ન દુભાય ન દુભાવાય કે દુભાવવા પ્રત્યેના અનુમોદાય એવી પરમ શક્તિ આપો મને કોઈ પણ દેહધારી જીવાત્માનો કિંચિત માત્ર પણ અહમ ન દુભાય એવી સ્યાદવાદ વાણી સ્યાદવાદ વર્તન અને સ્યાદવાદ મનન કરવાની પરમ શક્તિ આપો હે દાદા ભગવાન મને કોઈ પણ ધર્મનું કિંચિત માત્ર પણ પ્રમાણ ન દુભાય ન દુભાવાય કે દુભાવવા પ્રત્યેના અનુમોદાય એવી પરમ શક્તિ આપો મને કોઈ પણ ધર્મનું કિંચિત માત્ર પણ પ્રમાણ ન દુભાય એવી સ્યાદવાદ વાણી, સ્યાદવાદ વર્તન અને સ્યાદવાદ મનન કરવાની પરમ શક્તિ આપો. હે દાદા ભગવાન, મને કોઈ પણ દેધારી ઉપદેશક, સાધુ સાધ્વી કે આચાર્યનો અમણવાત, અપરાધ, અવિનય ન કરવાની પરમ શક્તિ આપો. હે દાદા ભગવાન, મને કોઈ પણ દેધારી જીવાત્મા પ્રત્યે કિંચિત માત્ર પણ અભાવ તિરસ્કાર ક્યારે પણ ન કરાય, ન કરાવાય કે કરતા પ્રત્યેના અનુમોદાય એવી પરમ શક્તિ આપો. હે દાતા ભગવાન, મને કોઈ પણ દેધારી જીવાત્મા સાથે ક્યારે પણ કઠોર ભાષા, તંતેલી ભાષા ન બોલાય, ન બોલાવાય કે બોલવા પ્રત્યેના અનુમોદાય એવી પરમ શક્તિ આપો. કોઈ કઠોર ભાષા, તંતેલી ભાષા બોલે તો મને મૃદુ રુજુ ભાષા બોલવાની શક્તિઓ આપો. હે દાદા ભગવાન, મને કોઈ પણ દેહધારી જીવાત્મા પ્રત્યે સ્ત્રી, પુરુષ, અગર નપુંસક ગમે તે લિંગધારી હોય તો તેના સંબંધી કિંચિત માત્ર પણ વિષય વિકાર સંબંધી દોષો, ઈચ્છાઓ, ચેષ્ટાઓ કે વિચાર સંબંધી દોષો ન કરાય, ન કરાવાય કે કરતા પ્રત્યેના અનુમોદાય એવી પરમ શક્તિ આપો. મને નિરંતર નિર્વિકાર રહેવાની પરમ શક્તિ આપો. હે દાતા ભગવાન, મને કોઈ પણ રસમાં લુપ્તપણું ન કરાય એવી શક્તિ આપો. સમરસી ખોરાક લેવા એવી પરમ શક્તિ આપો. હે દાદા ભગવાન, મને કોઈ પણ દેહધારી જીવાત્માનો પ્રત્યક્ષ કે પરોક્ષ જીવંત કે મૃત્યુ પામેલાનો કોઈનો કિંચિત માત્ર પણ અમણવાત, અપરાધ, અવિનય ન કરાય, ન કરાવાય કે કરતા પ્રત્યેના અનુમોદાય એવી પરમ શક્તિ આપો. હે દાદા ભગવાન, મને જગત કલ્યાણ કરવાનું નિમિત્ત બનવાની પરમ શક્તિ આપો, શક્તિ આપો, શક્તિ આપો. જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ.
Jai Satchidanand. Keval, can you do the first three Naukalamo in English? Okay, loudly.
Oh, Dada Bhagwan, please give me infinite inner strength to never hurt any living being through my mind, speech, and body. Hey, Dada Bhagwan, please give me infinite inner strength to never hurt the foundational belief of any other religion or faith, since they are correct but not the same. Hey, Dada Bhagwan, please give me infinite inner strength to never say bad things or show disregard to teachers, preachers, monks, nuns, or anyone I learn from.
Okay, Jai Satchidanand. Okay, Shaileshanandji, can you do three mantra, please?
Yeah. Namo Vitragaya,
નમો વીતરાગાય,
Namo Arihantanam,
નમો અરિહંતાણમ,
Namo Siddhanam,
નમો સિદ્ધાણમ,
Namo Ayariyanam,
નમો આયર્યાણમ,
Namo Vasayanam,
નમો વજ્રાયાણમ,
Namo Loe Savasahunam,
નમો દોય સર્વસાહણમ,
Eso Panchanamukaro,
એસો પંચ નમોકારો,
Savapavapanasanam,
સર્વ પાપનાશનમ,
Mangalanaj Sauesim,
મંગળાણમ સર્વસિદ્ધિં,
Padmam Havai Mangalam.
પડવમ હવે મંગલમ.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ઓમ નમો ભગવતે વાસુદેવાય.
Om Namah Shivaya.
ઓમ નમઃ શિવાય.
Jai Satchidanand.
જય
Jai Satchidanand. Daily prayer, Keval.
Oh, Dada Bhagwan, please give me infinite inner strength such that I never compromise on hope, so that my body as an instrument is always helpful to me in accomplishing my life goal of studies and satsang. I will always remain sincere in studies. I will always stay away from bad company and bad habits. And whatever happens, please shower your divine grace such that I never ever miss my satsang. May I use my mind, speech, body, instrument, and my soul as all my resources to oblige others, which is the best religion. I'll always remain sincere, moral, and pure in mind, speech, body, and in all my dealing with self and everyone lives may become man of personality for excellent exactly as Dada Bhagwan. Oh, Dada Bhagwan, I further resolve to always listen to my parents and never back into their very goodly. Please give me infinite inner strength in this regards. Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand, very good. Did you have any problem with your mama today? Yesterday?
No. You can.
No, you don't have to ask mama. You ask yourself. Okay, very good. Okay, study prayer. Keval?
Oh, oh, Dada Bhagwan, I am determined to break all the barriers, obstacles, and obstructions that come to me in studying and understanding. Please shower your divine grace and break the veils of my vision and give me that infinite strength to make my learning the best. Jai Satchidanand.
That's very good. Divya.
Uh,
Dada Bhagwan.
Hey, Dada Bhagwan.
हम आपके बच्चे हैं। हम
हम
हैं
है आपके बच्चे,
दिल के हैं चुच्चे,
दिल के हैं सच्चे,
फिर भी है कच्चे,
फिर भी है कच्चे,
काम करेंगे अच्छे,
काम करेंगे अच्छे अच्छे.
जय सच्चिदानंद।
Jai Satchidanand. Very good. Okay. Who knows the three separation sentences in English? Kaval, you know? Yeah, go ahead, Kaval.
Oh, Dada Bhagwan, oh, pure soul, Dada Bhagwan, you are separate, body, soul, cable is separate. Oh, pure soul, Dada Bhagwan, you are real, body, self, cable is relative. Oh, Dada Bhagwan, oh, pure soul, Dada Bhagwan, you are permanent, body, self, cable is temporary.
Okay, very good. Gujarati Ma, Surya.
જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ. હે શુદ્ધાત્મા દાદા ભગવાન, તમે જુદા છો, શ્રેયા જુદી છે. હે શુદ્ધાત્મા દાદા ભગવાન, તમે રિયલ છો, શ્રેયા રિલેટિવ છે. હે શુદ્ધાત્મા દાદા ભગવાન, તમે પરમનન્ટ છો, શ્રેયા ટેમ્પરરી છે. જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ.
That's okay, very good. Okay. Okay, let us talk about your Niyam. Okay, there's an improvement in Niyam from last week, or how are we doing? Okay, Keval.
On Sunday I have 4 out of 6.
Just a weekly summary.
Oh, okay. On Sunday I did.
This last week, what you did.
Oh,
No, it's Niyam for whole week, and how did you do?
wait. 6 rests I did 80%.
Right.
Exercise I did 60%. Go to bed at 8:30 I did 40%. Satsang I did 90%. Graphic grammar I did 100%. Study in Satsang or Sunday Satsang I did 100%. Learn Gujarati I did 100%. Practice guitar I did 85%. Help parents I did 85%. Not get angry at parents I did 100%. Less than 1 hour of screen time I did 60%.
Okay, very good. What was that 40% in what?
Going to bed at 8:30.
Okay, you need to change that Niyam, because talk with Mama, and you have to. Niyam is Niyam. You have to do whatever is good for you. Okay, Shreya Didi.
Jai Satchidanand. My first niyam, wake up at 5:45. I did 70% progress. My second niyam, to do 10 minutes Kirtan Bhakti daily. I did 60% progress. My third niyam, to do math practice 20 songs daily. I did 80% progress. My fourth niyam, to do Satsadhan. I did 60% progress. And fifth niyam, to do super brain yoga. I did 90%.
Arush.
As my first name is that I will do Satsadhan in that 100%, and doing it everything in it is 95%, and do revision of the studies is 100%.
Zakshi Ba.
Jai Sachidanand. My first name was that I have to wake up at 6 o'clock. So it have 80% progress. My second name was that I have to don't break column 1 with mommy. So it have also 80% progress. My third name was that I have to do everyday extra study. So it has 90% progress. My fourth name was that I have to do Satsang. So it have 80% progress. And my fifth name was that to do brain yoga. So it has also 100% progress.
Okay, Bhagwan
Hey, Sachidanand, very good analysis, and wherever you are falling short, uh, keep a good focus on it and try to improve the percentage gradually. Wherever you are lacking, find out what was the reason, because you only know what you did. So with this analysis, it will be easier for you where you're going wrong and correct yourself. And one of the wonderful thing what Keval said, wherever he went wrong, he has not missed his pratikraman. That is very good. Jai Sachidanand.
Okay, Jai Sachidanand. So, Shailesh Dada, please talk to children. You heard them, and you know how they can try to achieve their niyam so regularity becomes a norm.
Yes, I like to listen from them, whatever they want, but on the whole, they are doing good, I think.
Yes.
Very good, appreciated, and our hearty wishes to do better and better. So now only thing is it's good to decide niyam yourself, but decide the niyams so that your growth can be overall, means holistic growth. So you can think and decide the niyams wherever our prakriti or our relative self needs better refinement or overall growth. I think you can go. Next step is you can decide niyams in those ways. But on the whole, really happy and appreciating.
Doctor, just one information.
Yeah.
These names, whatever they have highlighted and they've said, this is in relation with the three goals what they have in their life. One is health, second is studies, and third is satsang.
Yeah, that's good. That's perfectly good. That's perfectly good, I would say.
Yeah. So, you know, and they also, Shaileshan Dada, they also chose it themselves. You know, they say whatever you want to improve, you just.
No, yes, that's very good. That's why I appreciate it. Now I'm just inspiring them to widen their choices so that their own growth can be still better. For example, they can add to have more humility towards all elders, and then next toward all living, means all their relations or all human beings, something like that. So, but on the whole, it's really good. And as Deepakanandji said, keeping in mind the three goals. But if we talk of satsang, then Dadaji's first basic sentence was, in Gujarati, Param Vinay thi જ મોક્ષ છે અને પરમ વિનય થી તું સંસારમાં પણ બહુ સુખી થઈશ. That's the first fundamental sentence of Dada Bhagwan. So just I'm inspiring them to have a little wider scope that, okay, whether they are able to have utmost respect or humility towards all the elderly people and then towards all the human beings or colleagues, something like that. But on the whole, they are doing that. Now let them ask or talk whatever they want to.
Okay, you talked about the Gujarati. Can you translate it in English?
Yeah, Param Vinay thi જ મોક્ષ છે means utmost humility will lead to liberation, and with utmost humility you will also be very happy and attaining all worthwhile in your worldly living.
Okay, so Shailesha, let us talk with them what does humility mean to each of them? Keval, what
Yeah.
does humility
Let-
mean to you?
Let them
Yeah.
first
Right.
talk.
Yeah.
They understand, and then we'll definitely.
Right. Keval, what
Tell.
do you think of? Dada says, Dada Bhagwan says, humility will lead you to lots of happiness and to
Even
eventually
to
moksha,
liberation. Yes, liberation.
liberation. So, Keval, what do you think humility means?
Respect.
Loud.
Respect.
Okay, what does respect mean?
Being nice.
Is what?
Being nice, he says.
Doing that. Okay. What do you respect? Yeah. Do you respect most of the things or people? Okay. Itaxiba?
I respect to mom and dad and other people who are elder from me.
Now, what is the meaning of humility in your mind?
Hmm,
What do you
I
think it
don't.
means? Okay. Very good. Sharia? What do you think humility means?
To be sincere,
Sincere. Okay. Are you sincere? What does sincerity mean to you?
um, be particular in one thing or a goal.
Particular one thing only? You do 50
No, like
things a
be
day.
particular all around.
Okay. Okay. Now, Shailesh Dada.
Yeah. So humility is the quality of our heart and our attitude. So first of all, we have to have humility towards all the elderly people. First, our parents, then our teachers, preachers, or in relative, our parents, and in real, Gnani Purus who is showing us the path. Then everything which is helping us towards the satsang path, we have to be paying great respect, and that's from our heart. Then to all our fellow beings also, from our heart, we are not only respectful but humble. So we have the humbleness or humility. Now what happens? What's the advantage of it? In relative as well as real, let's talk about that. So in a relative or a worldly or interconnected living, being humble gives us lots of benefits. First of all, it makes our heart clear and open. We receive blessings and good wishes from all the people with which we are being humble, or with which we behave with humility. We free of cost, we gain their achievements or their powers, or whatever they have attained. We get free of cost. Our untoward ego gets away, or the ego melts down. So the universe also offers us the lot of great things. We may have talked these examples several times in the satsang, but this was a feast to our eyes. It was a great lesson in 1978 or 79. We all went to Abu. Dadaji took us to Mount Abu, where the Akram Vignan was to be started. And on one fine day, he took us around to visit several places. At one place, one blind monk was sort of lying in a cot, and Dadaji almost did the Sastang Pranam to him. So we started wondering in our mind that Dadaji has a very high stature. He's a great height in spirituality or whatever you tell. So it's okay that he can behave respectfully, but why so much that he did the Sastang Pranam? But we didn't spell it out or ask, but in the evening when we were all sitting, Dadaji opened out the secret. Dadaji said in relative living, A.M. Patel is the smallest of small, means humblest of humble. So he can pay utmost respect equivalent to Sastang Pranam. But what happened when I offered, Dadaji said, when I did the Sastang Pranam, he blessed me so much so that I got the benefit or fruit of entire inner energy which he had accumulated throughout the penance or sadhana of his life. So I got it free of cost by just doing this humility or the sastang, almost sastang dandavat pranam. And in real, I am aguru lagu, means I am greatest on one side, and means there cannot be. So this is a benefit or a power of relative humility. And in a real, what does it mean? Vinay means Vishesh Nai, means when we see with two viewpoints. The Pakananji has given the three separation sentences. So when I look from only one viewpoint, relative, it is one aspect or one vision. When I look with both, in everybody, when we try to see Shuddhatma Dada Bhagwan, it's a two viewpoints, real and relative. That is the beginning of Vinay. And ultimately, when it grows, it will take us to liberation. So this is a very fundamental, beneficial quality. If we can pay attention and develop that, I think it will offer us a lot more, or a very great success in all walks of our life, relative as well as real. In a modern life or in a present living, looking around, we may not develop this quality very well, because especially you youngsters feel that, oh, we all are same. Parents are not doing any great job to us or whatever. So it's okay. You are good. You are open. You are friendly. But probably this one quality, humility, can be cultivated looking to the great souls. And if you look to all great souls, Lord Mahavir was so humble with his mother that he did everything, whatever he could do to keep his mother happy. Similarly, all great souls, including Dada Bhagwan, Lord Mahavir, or anybody, they had this fundamental quality of great humility. Am I right, Deepakananji?
Correct, absolutely.
Okay, so how do we cultivate? Keval, how are you cultivating humility? By you do certain things daily. So how do you think that humility is being built into you? Any idea?
I could try to get angry less.
Get a what? Angry?
I could try to get angry less.
Less angry.
Try to get what?
Less angry.
Deepakanji, what did you say?
Less angry.
By what?
What? Get angry?
He's saying getting less angry.
Less
Oh,
angry,
getting
not,
less.
not getting in, not
Yeah,
to get
not
angry.
getting it. Yeah, thank you. I know you just woke up. Okay. How about you, Shreya? What are you doing during day that makes you more humble day by day?
To help my mother.
Is what?
To
Help
help
my mother.
Melt your
Help
husband?
my
Yes.
mother.
Yes, yes. Itaksiba?
Sir, sincere in study and also help to my mom.
What's that?
Help my mom and
Well,
do sincere studies.
okay, okay. Now, but why do we do the sat sadhans? How does that help? Shailesh Dada, isn't that part of we become human,
Yes,
humanity? How does
yes.
that play work? Please share the science for that. How does it work?
Are you asking me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
science behind,
yeah,
why we do, yeah.
yeah. So, right from Namaskar Vidhi and Trimantra, we are bowing to great souls. So, bowing is the first feature of humility, right? So, we are bowing to Simandar Swami, we are bowing to Om Parmesti, Panch Parmesti, Tirthankars, Vitrag, deities, impartial deities, Sri Krishna Bhagwan, Dada Bhagwan. So all the salutations in Namaskar Vidhi. Even in 3 mantra, we are going to 5 greatly evolved souls from self-realization to the ultimate complete or Arihantas. Then we go to Vasudev, we go to. So here we are going to the greatly evolved souls. Then if you look in the Namaskar Vidhi or salutations, Dadaji has given 3 universal sentences. I go to real form of every living being. Real form is the God form. So I see the God form in every living being. Real form is the Shuddhatma form. So I see Shuddhatma in every living being. Real form is the elemental or the pure element form or Tattva Swarup. So I see every living being with the pure elemental vision. So this teaches us, see, bowing is the greatest way to cultivate humility. Wherever you can bow overtly from outside with body, mind, and speech, it is very good. If we can't do that, from within we bow. So as Rajni Dada was asking, how can we cultivate humility in our daily living? I was made to learn by my mother to bow. So I periodically used to bow my mother at the time of exams, on New Year Day, on my birthday, on certain specific or auspicious days. Then I was taught to bow to the saints and other people. So similarly, we can cultivate slowly the humility. And wherever overtly, if you feel ashamed of bowing, then from your heart, at least you can. So Dadaji said that in India, the humility has many forms, right? We say namaskar with our heart, heartily pure. That's beginning of humility. Then to Lord we do Shastanga Pranam. So in between there are many steps of humility in a relative form. Similarly, the real form. Science I already opened down that by being humble, my heart, doors of my heart opens. It is a lot more clarity. Not only the other person gives me blessings and his or her energy, all his or her help is available, all cooperation, love, affection, everything is available to me just by being humble. And inside, it opens out the receptors, my inner receptors, by alleviating my negative ego, and the universe can also offer me. This is in terms of relative and real. I already told that the real vision begins with Vinay, means relative and real. These are the 2 viewpoints. The real journey starts from there. So this is just I'm urging you to just read a little bit of Dada Bhagwan's Satsang on Param Vinay or Vinay, and you also think what it can. Now I give you the reverse scenario. You think that so many people are coming in your contacts, or so many people you may be having your friends, your colleagues, your neighbors, and so with whom your heart is happy, those who are behaving humbly with you, or those who are rude and arrogant with you. So your heart will immediately say, oh, I'm very happy, I'll shower everything to those who are humble and good to me, right? So this is how you observe. So what I'm saying is, see, this is one fundamental Dadaji opened out for us, Param Vinay or utmost humility. Now we have to think that how Dadaji lived, what he said, what is the science, how can I imbibe that into my living, what will be the benefit. So that will open out the whole inner treasure of bliss, energy, infinite, knowing power, infinite, seeing power and everything. See, Vitrags attain these heights by just simply following such fundamentals. Okay?
So, Shaileshanandji, when we do Jai Satchidanand,
that is also a way of a great humility. It is. But then it should be heartily Jai Satchidanand. Now the second part, even if the other person misses or doesn't say us Jai Satchidanand, we should not miss out on telling them Jai Satchidanand. Right?
So,
Otherwise, what happens? Twice Deepakanandji doesn't tell me Jai Satchidanand, so third time I also doesn't tell him Jai Satchidanand. Then we both are losers. At least I am the loser. So say Jai Satchidanand. Second, say even if the other person is not saying you, for your own benefit. Yes,
okay.
it is a
Now,
great way of.
Shailesh Dada said heartily. I don't understand that. Shreya, to say Jai Satchidanand heartily, what does that mean? I don't understand. Do you understand, Shreya? No. Keval?
Say it like meaningfully.
Taksiba? So, Shailesh Dada, teach us how to use the say heartily. We don't know how heartily means.
See, there are instances when you do for the sake of doing. At least I think you understand that you have done it unwillingly or less willingly or for the sake of doing. Suppose I tell you to bow your parents. If you are not happy at your heart, you do it for sake of doing or you do it because you have to do it. You understood that point? At the other corner is heartily, where your heart itself feels happy, where your heart gets fully involved into it. We say with my heart and soul, I am doing that. It's like that. Where my own heart feels happy and completely involved into that. That is what I mean by heartily.
Okay, so let us practice that, because Jai Satchidanand.
It's not by saying of somebody. It's not because somebody is telling me to do. It's not because I have to do it, but it's because I feel like doing it. I am happy doing it.
You feel we could see you do this.
Mom, you're not on mute.
Okay.
What Mama telling you? Keval,
She was saying something and she was not on mute.
I'll give you another sort of analogy. 4 people or 5 people are watching and I have to do Jai Satchidanand because otherwise the other people will feel bad. That is for the sake of doing. Nobody is watching, or even if they are watching or not, but because I'm doing, because I'm feeling like doing it heartily, that's heartily. Not to show anybody else, but to show my own God within. In witness of my pure soul Dada Bhagwan within.
And Shailesh, aren't we also then when we say Jai Satchidanand, I'm bowing to Dada Bhagwan in you also?
Yes, it is. It is. The
So
meaning of Jai Satchidanand is I am going to Shuddhatma Dada Bhagwan of that person to whom I am doing Jai Satchidanand. Yes, it is that same.
It is called that way. If you do it, is it heartily?
Yes, it is heartily,
Okay.
but sometimes, see, I have no right to say that it is not heartily, but the heartily, why the word is being used in Vitrag Marg. See, I give you another example. 5-7 people go to temple. Everybody goes, puts flowers and worship. Do you think everybody will get similar benefit or similar fruit, or will have different fruits or different benefits? What do you think? 5, 7, 10 people are doing one thing in temple. Do you think everybody will get the similar benefit or similar result, or they will have a different ones?
Shreya?
This is a simple question. Itakshiva?
What do you think? Itakshiva?
Yes.
Will they get same or they will get different?
Arush?
Different.
Different.
Yes.
Keval?
Different.
Why? Answer is correct. Now the second question is why?
Arush, you said different. Why?
You are absolutely correct. But now let us take it ahead. Why?
Did you take a guess? How about you, Keval?
Even if it is yes, it is right.
One person is getting the flowers and the other people are not.
See, the Lord looks at what is within your heart, what you are, with what intention, with what, whether heartily, not heartily, with what intention, with what, how, what is going on inside you. That's more valued than what is being seen outside. The actions are valued, but they are less valued. What is your within your heart, your intentions, your feelings, your attitudes, your purpose of doing that, your heart, in other words, your heart and vow. The exact word is vow. They are more valued. They are looked upon, right? So I tell you another story. You will enjoy that. The story goes like that, that in times of Neminath, Lord Neminath, Lord Krishna goes to bow him because he came to know that Lord Neminath has attained absolute or Keval Jnana. Now when he goes, his heart is so overwhelming that he bows to 18,000 monks in the in front of Neminath. And there was another fellow like me, he was accompanying Lord Krishna. He saw that Lord Krishna is bowing, so he also bowed to all of them. Then Lord Krishna says to Neminath that I was so overwhelmed at my heart that I bowed to 18,000 monks, but I'm now tired. So Lord Neminath, mildly smiling, says, "Oh Krishna, you have obtained such a great fruit by bowing to these 18,000 monks that by that heartily heart, he is going to be 12th Tirthankar in the next cycle of 24 Tirthankars. That seed was sown there." So the next fellow who was accompanying Lord Krishna became happy. Okay, Lord Krishna gets such a great fruit. I also will get at least 75% of that. So he also asks Lord Neminath, "Sir, Lord, what do I get? I also did the same thing as Lord Krishna did." And Lord Neminath replies that you got the benefit of exercise. What he says? You got the benefit of physical exercise. And he was astonished that how can Lord be such a partial entity to Lord Krishna? He says such a great benefit, and I did the same thing, and I just, I'm having the benefit of only exercise. So then Lord Neminath said that Krishna did with different heart, different vows, different purpose and attitudes, because he had that understanding. You didn't have that understanding, so you just saw Krishna doing and you just did it mechanically. What did he do? He did just mechanically. So that's what the Vitarag mark stands at. Right?
Okay? Okay? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, and think about this, humility and heart.
These are just I'm taking you to a great world of inner Vitarag science. So just it's not a bothering thing. Just have it and you will reap the benefits of it.
But one thing, please, when you do Jai Satchidanand, now try to put heart in your expressions. Okay? Jai Satchidanand, everybody.
It should come from the heart. In simple words, it should come from the